Hey y'all, welcome back to the Self-Centered Leadership Podcast. And I'm just giving y'all my quick rundown for the week because I had a very long last week, and then my cousin had a wedding weekend this past weekend that was a freaking movie. It was one of the most beautiful weddings I've ever seen. I might just post slide a couple of them pics in, but it was just a beautiful event. It was the garments were amazing. The groom came in on a horse that shut down Peachtree. We were at the Fox Theater. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful. It was just I don't want to say perfect, but it was a full circle moment for the bride and groom and for everyone to just be there to celebrate them because they are two of the most awesome people and they are very deserving of everything good that comes their way. And so it was just a very, it wasn't a draining weekend at all, honestly. As much as you would think it would be draining for that experience, it wasn't draining. It was so much love, outpouring of love that it just felt good, honestly. I was a little sleepy. I was very sleepy, but it just felt good. The vibe was good. So yeah, so shout out to the bride and groom, Tammy and Nick, you guys. Beautiful wedding, strong union. So I love it. But I haven't been able to record. I'm like two, I'm like 2 or 3 episodes behind as far as recording the audio goes. And so I did listen to Cardi B's album, I Am the Drama. It's very cute, very Cardi, very Bronx, very stop fucking playing with me. Very fuck is you talking about? Love it. Love Cardi. All the drama around her baby bump is insane. Are we really talking about Cardi B leaving her husband, her cheating husband, getting with a new guy, even though Blossom just turned 1 and Cardi a good 6 months pregnant? Either way, it's her fucking life. Why are people so judgmental? No one says shit to Cam Newton or Nick Cannon for having 50 11 kids with 50 11 women. So Cardi looks good pregnant. She's carrying well. I hope this baby is just as beautiful as other babies. And it is what it is. I like this version of Cardi too. I like outside Cardi. Not necessarily outside like in the streets wilding, but I like full circle Cardi where it's just like, listen, I did it right. I married a man that I loved, and I had children with that man. And I stayed and fought for that relationship for 7 whole ass years. And he still did me dirty. And now she's just enjoying herself and living her life. And you cannot be mad at her for finding or choosing a different route to what she considers to be peace. So, no judgment. Cardi, live your life. I love it. I love to see Cardi anywhere. Like I just love when Cardi get on TV and it's Cardi has been herself. Belcalis has been herself 110% of the time and the way. We there's no fake version of Cardi. Cardi been Cardi the whole time. So I can't even what more do y'all want from her? She has been authentic since day one. Not really much you can ask. So leave Cardi the fuck alone. Sis is on a mission. She got her album that just dropped, baby on the way, tour coming up. Cardi's living life. Cardi's living life, and I love that for her. So yeah, shout out to Cardi B. And Stefon Diggs is a way better looking. I mean, obviously, him and Offset are from the same tribe of some kind. They got the same genetic makeup to a certain degree. Like, if they got the same tribal look, but Stefan look way better. Like, if Offset is a 5, Stefan is a 7. Yeah. So, Cardi got a type. Cardi, you got a type. You like them offset looking niggas, but whatever. That's your business. Anyway, what was next? What was next that I wanted to talk about? That I was looking at Amanda Seales live, and she was talking about one thing I want to say, y'all gotta leave the over 40 girls alone. Like y'all have to leave the over 40 girls alone. For one, we want to take a nap. We not here for you to be playing with y'all. We ain't never been one of y'all little friends. Um, we at the stage and age in life where we're just here to educate. We're here to educate. We are here to uplift. We are here to motivate. We are here to support. We are not here to be played with. If you want to play with somebody, they got jungle gyms, playgrounds, bowling alleys, basketball courts, swimming pools. There's plenty of places for y'all to go out here and play with people. Don't come on the internet talking to your over 40 girlies like y'all lost your mind. And I was watching Amanda Seales live. She had a live for maybe about 15, 20 minutes this morning. And she kind of was just talking about what the fuck was Amanda talking about? Shit, I don't even know what she was talking about. She got on live talking about a summit she had, yes. And she was packaging her stuff to mail out or whatever. And people in the comments were throwing things at her and like expecting a response in the moment as they're throwing things at her. And it's like, this is why social media ain't for everybody because don't be talking to me while I'm talking and then asking me all kind of wild ass questions and distracting me. We already at that age where the train of thought, you got to hold on to it, right? So if I'm thinking this and I'm already on a roll with this, don't throw me no curveball and bring me across the street. I was on a path. And I saw where they kept just hurling things at her and expecting her to respond, like asking her a question over and over and over again. And when she didn't respond, or when she did respond, they tried to make it appear as if she was triggered of some kind, or she was bothered, or she was. No, some people just don't be in the fucking mood for the dumb shit, regardless of what, audience or not. No, sometimes you don't be in the fucking mood. And if you're watching her videos or seen her posts, then you've known the questions that they were asking she's already discussed. So bringing it to this live that wasn't about that is frustrating. It's almost annoying. It's like, motherfucker, go look at the other videos. Why are you asking me to talk about something I already touched on? And then aggressively. And then when I don't respond how you want me to respond, now you're telling me how I'm feeling and you want to class me. And it's just like, no, leave the lady alone. She came on there to talk about what she was talking about. If you wanted to hear something else, go check another live or wait till another opportunity. That wasn't the time for that. And that comes back to my stance on today's kids lack a certain level of discipline. There's a certain level of discipline that children today do not possess because they have been extremely sheltered. It's not a bad thing. But that survival instinct, that discernment, that ability to know when and how to do something has really been it's diminished in this age group that's out now. They are less aware. Um, they're less inclined. Like, what did I see that I thought was the funniest shit? Oh, see, over 40 girlies. When I get that train of thought, you gotta hold that shit. Oh my God. It was like a comment that somebody made, and the comments were like all appalled by it. And I'm just like, damn, y'all from the era is clearly different. Cause I'm like, in our time, if somebody said some shit like that, it would have never been how they make it. Like they blow every little thing up. Everything is a big ass deal. You tell your child you're gonna smack them. Oh my God. Oh, that's what it was. And in the somebody was joking that he accidentally went on a date with a dude because he thought the dude was a cool dude who was just inviting him out to drinks. And when they got out to drinks, the dude just kind of hit him with the, oh, what made you decide to finally let me take you out? And the guy joked and was like, hey, I'll unalive you. Like, what you talking about? And the comment section was like, oh my God, you're so this and that. And you want to harm somebody because they don't believe what you believe. And I was just like, oh my God, these children would have never survived the 90s. They would have never survived, I'm going to get you sucker. They'd have never survived House Party. They would have never survived the shit that was going on when we were kids. I'm just like, oh my God, everything is not a trigger. Everything does not need to be taken to the next level. Everything does not need to be dragged and exaggerated and drawn out. And I've realized some of these parents get a hold of these Gen Z and Gen X and Alpha. I don't know what these damn generations are, but get a hold of your kids. Nip some of that extra shit in the bud. It's like y'all doing too much. And it's not beneficial to society. It's really hindering the evolution by creating all of these things that keep us stagnant. So consider toning it down a little bit. The shock and awe, put the shit in your journal. Write that shit in the diary. Oh my God, I can't believe he said that today on the internet. You don't gotta post it. Sometimes go back to writing in y'all journal. Stop posting every little thought y'all have in your head. Write that shit down in your journal and tuck that shit under your motherfucking mattress and move on. Jeez. But that's the lacking the discipline that I was referencing. It's just no discipline, no structure, no sense of community. We be so quick to take each other head off, so quick to shut each other down. And one thing I do disagree with Amanda Seals on, and I really want her to stop, is stop trying to pick a fight with Kamala. What is the whatever issues y'all have, just like you wanted Joe Buttons to call you and speak to you about something or have a sit down, give Kamala the same grace. Reach out to her and have a sit down and understand who she is, but stop creating this divide between the people and Kamala. Until you know her stance completely, drawing the allegations that be drawn and the things that are said, I think is extremely counterproductive. That's just that. And I like Amanda. She reminds me of my mom. My mother's very Jamaican, very stubborn, very outspoken, and she carry on bad just like that when she ready. But at the same time, decorum. Give people a little bit of grace. Let's find a solid ground and let's not make it a spectacle. But yeah, so shout out to Amanda Stills, like her a lot, but that one little thing it be throwing me off because she be on the road and she'll say some wild shit about Kamala. I'm like, damn. Because no matter what you say positive, it's what you say negative that people are going to remember. So no matter all the good things you say, you might be bigging her up and giving her all the shout outs in the world. But the negative things that you say are the things that go viral. So I think being mindful of what we say and memorialize on the internet is very, very, very important. Okay. Okay. What is next? I saw Cardi in an interview with N Angie Martinez, and she was asking her if she still believed in love. And Cardi said yes, she still loves love and she still believes in love. And so I think everyone should believe in love. I think we should all still believe in the sanctity of marriage. I think we should all believe that righteousness will prevail, can prevail, does exist. We can put it in practice. If we are unsure, we can reach out to our community who can navigate us and steer us back on the right path. I feel like we should all be always thinking of ways to move as close as possible to love, unity, respect, trust, community building. We should be all focused on that all the time, even if you've experienced heartbreak. That's just one isolated incident. So don't ever close yourself off to new things. Don't close yourself off to new opportunities, new chances. You know what I'm saying? You never know what can happen if you just continue to thrive. And I feel like not wanting to be in love and not wanting to do certain things, if you're going to choose that route, which is, listen, any choice you make, as long as you're happy with the choice, it's a good choice to me. It doesn't have to be a textbook choice. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to follow any uniform. Whatever decisions you make, As long as it's not morally crazy or outside of the box, or between what is good and what's bad, what's over the top and what's not. But either way, stand in your truth in those moments and really hold on to it and mean it. Because love is sweet. There's nothing, love is so warm and fuzzy, and it's a good feeling to be loved. It's a good feeling to be able to love people. Like, oh my God. I mean, one of my love languages is touch, of course. But I also love acts of service. I like acts of service for me, and I love acts of service for others. So I love and I like little tiny acts of service. Like my kids wash the dishes, and my heart is complete. My husband takes out the trash, and I'm like, look at you guys doing what you're supposed to be doing. I'm so proud of y'all for staying on track and doing what you're supposed to be doing. I'm content with the small little things and achievements that my family makes, because just being amongst my family makes me happy. Just having them makes me happy. So when they do what they're supposed to do, that makes me happier, right? Okay. And so, you know, being able to feel love, but being able to give love is such a gift, and it's such a great feeling to know that you've done something to make someone else happy. Maybe it's because I'm a mom, but I love to be able to make people smile. I'm one of them people, and this is probably why people remember me all the time, because when I go places, I'm fucking with everybody. When I walk in, by the time I'm done, I know everybody in the place. They all waving bye to me. See you next time. I am a people's person. I make friends wherever I go. I communicate with people well. I'm just that's just I'm a Leo. That's my spirit. We like fucking with people in a good way. I'm gonna hype you up. I'm gonna make you gonna have the best day fucking with me. By the time you leave me, you gonna think you the baddest bitch, you the most handsome guy, and y'all can do anything you want to do in this world. That's just one of my favorite things to do, is to hype people up. I love it. I love the feeling. I love to see that part of themselves that they hide come out when you hype them up in a way that they probably haven't been hyped up in a while or before. And it brings something else out of them and motivates them and inspires them. I love that feeling of being able to do that for other people. I really do. People always say Leos are self-centered and we're so selfish. We are self-centered, but we're not selfish. They like to put that selfish word in when they're talking about us, and that's not like us. That's not who we are. And so we are probably the most generous people ever. We give, we share, we love to help, we love to provide. It just is what it is. But yeah, so I get warm and fuzzy inside when I can make people smile. Yeah, I do it all day. I walk down the street and I see you looking cute, and I'm like, okay, girl, you look cute. Or if I see you walking, that's cute. That's just my personality. But leave me alone. At the same time, I'm socially antisocial. Yeah, make it work. But anyway, so I have a little thing that I'm working on. I don't want to talk about it too tough because it's not ready yet, but it's coming. And I hope that this project that I am working on is my whole purpose of it is to help people kind of understand the whole idea of marriage as opposed to the textbook and the storytelling and fantasy versions of marriage. I want people to understand the work that goes into marriage, the depth that is marriage, and the responsibility that comes with committing to someone. And so I'm working on a project that I hope will shed a new light on marriage and relationships in a way that people will reconsider never wanting to do it, and people will reevaluate how they are handling their current relationships now. Maybe you can't go back 10 years to fix everything, but you may be able to move forward on a different path in a healthier, happier, more fruitful way. So that's coming soon. Look for it. It'll be a good one, I promise. And what else? What else? What else? I wanted to make this short and sweet. I didn't want to make it like super long because I am so tired. I'm still tired from the weekend and I want to take a good little nap. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about the little things I just talked about. What's next? I got a whole bunch of why would you think that? questions, but I'm not gonna do them today. But trust me, I'm gonna bring y'all some of the why would you think that? And we're gonna talk about it because a lot of people do some shit I just or why would you do that? What's I don't like asking people what's wrong with them, but why would you do that? Like why would you do that? Tell me why. I want people to explain why would they do why they do the shit that they do. Please tell me why. And so what else? I think that was all I had to cover for today. I have two, well, shit. I really got four episodes coming out, but they're gonna have to come out in pieces because they're so long. And I just don't want to, I don't want y'all to have to sit there and watch them so long. So I'm probably gonna do them in like 20-minute or 30-minute intervals so that it'll be more palpable for you. Okay? But anyway, as always, thank you for listening. Um, you know, you know what I'm reaching for. The Elmwood Summer Love. This is the hardcover copy available now on Amazon as well as the paperback and the ebook. This is just my proof copy. That's why this line is across here. But get on Amazon, get yourself a copy because I want to start a book club where we can talk about this. And I do want to be able to do like a book signing of some sort because book two is coming out soon. So I need y'all to get into book one. Get into book one. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Y'all start y'all book clubs, read about it, talk about it. Tell me what you loved and what you hated because that's the beauty of communication. You guys can share what you love and what you hate, and we can make this the perfect universe ever. So get your copy. It's available now. Elmwood Summer Love, Arabella's Story by T.A. Morgan on Amazon. And on that note, beautiful people, on that note, beautiful people, I am going to take it down. I'm going to take me a nice little nap. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Be safe. I will be back because I'm going to the Apollo Showcase style tomorrow. And then Saturday it's uh, what is that place called? With the wine. Let me see. What is it called? City Winery Atlanta. They will be Dead Prez will be there September 28th. Yeah. September 28th, City Winery Atlanta. So if you are in Atlanta, pull up and check them out. It's at 8 p.m. What it is, City Winery Atlanta presents Dead Prez Let's Get Free 25th Anniversary Tour live on September 28th at 8 p.m. So plan to be there. If not, it is what it is. It's in Ponce City Market. Do with that what you must. I might be there. So holla back.